Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the hidden gems and heartwarming stories of America's small towns and communities. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm thrilled to share with you today's top story from the tiny mountain town of Lake City, Colorado. As we travel through the country, we often come across places that are off the beaten path, where the sense of community is strong and the people are warm and welcoming. Lake City, with a population of just 400 residents, is one such place. Nestled in the mountains, this charming town has a demographic that's unique. Seniors make up the largest age group. But despite its small size, Lake City had a big problem. There were no community services for its senior citizens. No place to gather, no social programming, and limited support for those who needed it most. That was until Cheryl Tate, a retired retail manager and competitive marathon runner, decided to take matters into her own hands. Cheryl's story is one of determination and passion. She formed a steering committee, surveyed local seniors, and approached town leadership to create a senior center. And despite initial skepticism, she persevered, driven by her conviction that Lake City seniors deserve better. Today, the Lake City Senior Center is a thriving hub of activity, offering lunches, social events, crafts, lectures, and more. It's a place where seniors can come together, share stories, and support one another. And Cheryl, who gives about 20 hours of her time each week, is the driving force behind it all. As we hear from seniors like Becky Lugemores and Mary Nettleton, it's clear that the center has brought a new sense of purpose and joy to their lives. They're no longer isolated, but connected, and that's made all the difference. Cheryl's story is a testament to the power of volunteerism and community spirit. It shows us that even in small towns with limited resources, one person can make a big difference. And as we travel through America, we'll be sharing more stories like Cheryl's, stories that inspire and uplift us. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we continue our journey across America, I'd like to take you to a place where music and identity intersect. You might know Rostam Batmanglij as a former member of the indie rock band Vampire Weekend, but he's also a talented solo artist with a unique sound that blends Americana with traditional Persian influences. Rostam's latest album, American Stories, is a reflection of his Iranian-American heritage, and it's an album that he's been working on for some time. The record features contributions from a range of musicians, including Claro, Tobias Jesser Jr., and Amir Yadmai of The Voids. Rostam has said that he wanted to create an album that reflected his dual identity as both Iranian and American, and he's achieved that by combining microtonal saz melodies with Western guitar chords. The result is an album that's both deeply personal and universally relatable. Rostam's music has always been characterized by its eclecticism and creativity, and American Stories is no exception. From the opening track, Like a Spark, to the closing song, The Wait, this album takes listeners on a journey through different sounds and styles, all united by Rostam's distinctive voice and perspective. As Rostam prepares to embark on a tour of North America and Europe, I had the chance to talk to him about his music and what inspires him. He told me that he's always been drawn to the intersection of different cultures and traditions, and that he sees his music as a way of exploring and celebrating those intersections. Rostam's tour will take him to cities all across the country, from San Diego to New York, and from London to Berlin. If you have the chance to see him live, I highly recommend it. His shows are always energetic and unpredictable, and he has a way of connecting with his audience that's truly special. As we look forward to Rostam's upcoming tour and album release, I'm reminded of the power of music to bring people together and to transcend borders and boundaries. American Stories is an album that's both deeply rooted in Rostam's own experiences and universally relatable, and it's a testament to the enduring power of music to inspire and uplift us. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we near the end of our journey today, I want to take you to a place where the ordinary and everyday intersect with the complexities of policy and the human experience. In the heart of America, a story is unfolding that speaks to the dignity of work, the beauty of everyday life, and the importance of tradition, but also to the challenges faced by those who are often overlooked. In 22 states across the U.S., a change in policy has been implemented or proposed, affecting how food stamp recipients can use their benefits. The restrictions, aimed at sugary drinks and candy, are part of an effort under the Make America Healthy Again movement. But for many, these changes aren't just about healthy eating. They're about access to the foods that have become staples in their households due to health conditions, allergies, or simply because they provide a necessary energy boost for daily life. Let's consider Amanda Johnson from Knoxville, Tennessee, who shared her story as part of a lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Her 19-year-old autistic daughter has a serious eating disorder and is limited to very few safe foods, including M&Ms and Welch's fruit punch. With the proposed restrictions, these items would be off-limits, leaving her daughter with even fewer options. This isn't just about food preferences, it's about access to nutrition that is safe for her daughter's condition. As we travel through America, we often talk about the beauty of small towns and rural areas, but we also see the challenges faced by these communities. The restrictions on food stamp benefits are a reminder that policies made at the federal level can have very real, very personal impacts on individuals and families. It's a story about the connection between people and their environment, about how the places we live and the systems we rely on can either support or hinder our well-being. The lawsuit filed by these food stamp recipients against the U.S. Department of Agriculture highlights the importance of considering the human impact of policy decisions. It's not just about numbers or statistics, it's about people's lives. As we reflect on this story, let's remember the value of taking the back roads, of slowing down and seeing the world from different perspectives. In doing so, we might just find that the wisdom we're looking for is right there in the stories of ordinary Americans living extraordinary lives. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.